Okay, what's up, guys? This is my recap from UFC 321 last night. Well, yesterday morning. Okay, just my thoughts, my quick recap on some of the fights. I really enjoyed it. Disappointing in the main event, a little disappointed, but I've been watching MMA long enough, guys, to understand things happen. People get kicked illegally, they get poked illegally. You never know what's going to happen. It is what it is. Okay, let me start off with the Johnny Walker fight. Walter Walker, Johnny Walker's brother, big old dude. He got another heel hook submission off a guy, Alexander Volkan, that said he had plans for that. He knew how to get out of it, knew how to pound his way out. Anyway, 4 straight heel hooks for Walter Walker in the light heavyweight division. Congratulations to that awesome submission. It's one that I like to use in my grappling. Dangerous maneuver. You got to tap or it blows out your ACL. Beautiful job on those heel hooks, baby. I predicted that one too. I could have made money on that one. Alton Almeida versus Alexander Volkov. That was a battle, guys. Okay, this is the changing of times, it looks like. Okay, congratulations to Alexander Volkov. They gave him the split decision. A lot of people are going to call that a robbery because he got taken down many times. Okay, but he fought hard from his back. He even reversed it a couple times. The way the fight went, 3 rounds, okay, because Jalton Almeida thought for sure he won that fight, guys, because of his superior grappling. The judges leaned more for the guy on the bottom, even though the takedown was a successful takedown. He didn't do no damage, and he wasn't working hard enough from the top position. Okay, Volkov, on the other hand, was throwing punches and elbow strikes. Okay, judges that night were leaning more to the strikes from the bottom. Okay, as it did in the Mackenzie Dern fight. They're looking for what you could fight off your back and win and get the judges a nod instead of getting credit for the takedown. So in other words, the takedowns aren't as significant if you're not doing any work, putting in work, damage. Okay, so it was kind of like a shocking call to Alton Almeida. He wanted a title shot after that. But Alexander Volkan got robbed on that Cyril Gane fight. Remember that. He got robbed on that fight. I truly believe, and a lot of other people believe that he beat Cyril Gane. Okay. Anyway, it went in his favor that night. Congratulations to that big man, 6'7", Drago from Russia. He got the win. He deserved it. Congratulations to him. Umar Nurmagomedov, Khabib's boy. Okay, he was looking to do a big comeback because he needed to get back in the top after his failed title shot with Merab. Okay, he got the unanimous decision over Mario Batista. Okay, that was a scrap, guys. Those guys were all over the place. Those little dudes were all over the place. Mario Batista put up a valiant fight. I think the fight was even closer than people think. He almost got the finish with the toe hold in the first round. Literally had the toe hold cranked in his foot in a circle. Okay, but Umar, those Russians, those Dagestanians don't like to tap. Fought it out. He was limping a little bit at the end of the fight, but man, he put on a performance after that. That was a hell of a fight, guys. Those little guys were all over the place at a high level, the highest level of MMA combat that I've seen, that you'll ever see. Okay, congrats to Umar with that. We'll see if he gets another shot at Merab. Khabib was happy too. You always see big old Khabib in the corner. Getting big. That guy's getting big now since he don't fight no more. Okay, those were the 135ers. Okay, I want to give credit to Mario Batista. That was a bad little dude. He put in a hell of a fight. No stock lost on that man. Okay, Vieira Jandikova versus Mackenzie Dern. Okay, new women's 115-pound champion. New. Okay, It was for a vacant belt. Mackenzie Dern finally got her dream. Okay, that was, in my opinion, guys, the fight of the night. Back and forth, 5-round war, striking. They had grappling, wrestling. They had jiu-jitsu attempts all over the place. Okay, both girls were busted up in the face. Credit to Verna Jandiroba. I can't pronounce her last name. Jandiroba. Verna Jandiroba from Brazil. Well, I think they're both from Brazil. But anyway, she fought a good fight. She thought she won. I think it could have been split, maybe either way, but Mackenzie Dern did a little bit more work. Okay, she was fighting off her back, doing more damage using hammer fists, elbow strikes from the guard, from her back. Okay, Verna got more takedowns, I believe. More takedowns, more top control, but the person on the bottom, which was Mackenzie Dern, was doing more damage from the bottom. So the judges veered towards that direction when it came to making up the decision for the fight. All in all, it was a unanimous decision. Great fight, guys. That was my favorite fight of the night. Those ladies went back and forth all around, never stopped for a second. Barn burner fight. Okay, new 115-pound women's strawweight champion. I don't know if it's strawweight. I think they call them strawweight. Anyway, the 115ers, the smallest of the small. Bad women. Congratulations, Mackenzie Dern, on that. Okay, props to Vienna for an amazing performance. She'll be back. Okay, she'll be back. Okay, let me see here. Before I get to the main event, guys, I got to mention a couple other fights. Okay, real quick. Quillan Selkill from Australia. Okay, my cable went out, so I missed one fight. It was the last fight on the prelims. He threw a head kick at Nasrat Harkris, okay, which is a high level ranked number. I think he's in the number 10. Okay, flash high kick knockout, no setup, no nothing, just one loud crashing kick right up to the top of his head right here. It sounded like he got hit with a baseball bat, and it looked like he was dead. One of those knockouts where the body just lays there, twisted, crumbled, completely knocked out. That was an amazing kick. Just another badass, just another savage in the deep 155-pound division. Okay, man, that 155 division is something as different, guys. We got Chris Taco, I think, fighting this week coming up. Okay, I'll be talking about that soon. Yeah, the Taco hype train, baby. Anyway, beautiful highlight reel high kick for Quillan Selkill from Australia. Okay, I haven't even seen him before. That's the first time I've seen him. Glad I went back and seen that. Okay, this is the fight that I wanted to talk the most about. Okay, before I get to the main event. Okay, I had never seen this guy. Light heavyweight division, Azamat Murzakanov. Azamat Murzakanov from Russia. Got another Russian one in there. Okay, this is a 205 division, light heavyweights. Okay, he finished Alexander Rakic from Serbia, who was ranked number 7. Okay, Alexander is 6'4", built like a Greek god. Okay, huge for the division, shredded. Okay, ranked number 7. Okay, Azamat is 5'10". He's got like one of those Fedor bodies. Okay, he kind of looked like him a little bit because he had his hair shaved, but it looked like some kind of mismatch. Okay, anyway, he's 16-0. I found out later. This is the first time, guys, let me put this on video. I've never seen, out of all the fights, I don't even think in boxing, nobody get knocked out from a jab. It was a right-handed jab that finished the fight. Knockout. They could say TKO if they want. He was outdone. Okay, didn't even need no follow-ups. Okay, this guy is something special to be 5'10" in the light heavyweight division of the UFC, 16-0, and finish Alexander Rakic from Serbia, giant dude, okay, with a jab. Think about that. With the jab, there's something up with this guy. I did a little research on him. He's no joke. He comes from an insane combat, hand-to-hand combat background with insane high-level coaching, okay? And he's 5'10". Okay, now we got to keep an eye on this Russian. I'm going to call it first. Could he be the next big thing in the light heavyweight division at 5'10"? Okay, I'm going to say his name one more time so we can remember it. So keep an eye out for when he fights next. Azamat Murzakanov. Azamat Murzakanov from Russia. Watch this dude in his next fight. He's 16-0. His O hasn't gone yet. Okay, amazing dude. I couldn't believe my eyes. That was what I was thinking about most. Couldn't believe that. Okay, Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gane. Everybody knows it got stopped from an eye poke. Things like that going to happen in MMA, guys. That's part of the story. It's a gamble. Anything like that could happen. Okay, people are talking shit, saying Tom Aspinall should have kept fighting. Champions should fight with one eye. Well, it was a double eye poke, guys, with both fingers going into the knuckle. All right, he's got his heavyweight title on the line. Okay, and Cyril Gane is no joke. I try to tell people that were betting Tom Aspinall, don't overlook Cyril Gane's stand-up. He's a professional kickboxer at a high level. He had 30 professional kickboxing fights. Okay, the first round ended like about 2.5 minutes in with the eye poke. Tom Aspinall had a bloody nose, okay, but he was firing back. Okay, that fight was picking up. Okay, everybody says, oh, Gane was going to whoop his ass. That's not fair to say. It was only 2.5 minutes in the first round. They were scheduled for 5. Tom Aspinall was picking it up. Okay, he was coming. Okay, that's a big heavyweight with knockout power. Anything could happen. I would never say Cyril Gane would have won. Yeah, a bloody nose. It was a bloody nose, but to those big guys, that don't mean nothing. Okay, they had a long way to go. So Dana White says it's going to be for sure a rematch for the two, which is good. And then we'll find out what happens in that. As far as those 2.5 minutes in the first round, I give that one to Cyril Gane, a 10-9. But that's only 2.5 minutes in the first round. We didn't get to see the second part of the first round, right? It's not enough time to call. They were just getting in to know each other. They're just getting to throw in, okay? It was like too much in the beginning to see what was going to happen. So anyway, Tom Aspinall's got a heel. He's got a scratch cornea, whatever. I think he'll come back stronger, just like he did with Curtis Blades. But I'm looking forward to that fight. So you can't take Cyril Gane's stand-up game for granted. Okay, that guy, man, got some head skills. He's got some head movement, some footwork, all that to the highest level, like I've never seen really in the heavyweight division. Okay, so let's look forward to that fight next time on the rematch. Okay, a lot of disappointments on that one, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm sure those guys feel bad enough as it is. Okay, with that being said, guys, that was my recap on UFC 321. Abu Dhabi, that's right. UFC 321 Abu Dhabi yesterday morning, started at 7 a.m. on the prelims. I loved it. I look forward to that. I'm going to keep making these recaps and give my responses to the UFC events because I enjoy them so much, right? I always like to let you know like any kind of good news out in the fight world. Okay, that being said, my name on this platform, everybody knows me, Mark, or Mark the Shark in my jiu-jitsu game, my jiu-jitsu world. 2-hour workday Mark, that's the name on my platform. This is mostly a digital marketing platform. I like to show everybody about the blueprint that I found that taught me how to create content using my social media platforms. Okay, to show me that attracts my perfect customer. Okay, perfect customer being anybody that wants to learn how to make money online. Okay, working 2 hours a day on their phone, on their terms. Okay, with no bosses. Okay, it's a digital marketing course. I resell the courses, and I always try to get people to put yes or comment ready so I can shoot them my link to give them a free blueprint intro. Okay, with that being said, have an amazing evening, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out.